Hello and welcome to English Today Easy, the podcast that makes learning English simple and fun. I'm your host, Avery.
And I'm Eden. It's great to be here with all of you.
Today, we have a really important topic. It's one of the first things you talk about when you meet someone new.
That's right, Avery. We are going to learn how to talk about your name and your country.
Exactly. These are essential conversations. So let's get started. The first thing people usually ask is your name.
So the most common question is, what's your name? For example, Avery, what's your name?
My name is Avery. You can also say, I'm Avery. Both are perfectly correct.
And I'm Eden. Or, my name is Eden. See? Simple. So listeners, you can practice now. Say, my name is, and then your name.
Great. Now, sometimes a name can be difficult to understand or spell, especially for non-native speakers.
Oh, definitely. So it's very common for someone to ask, how do you spell that?
Let's try it. Eden, how do you spell your name?
Sure, it's E-D-E-N. Eden.
Perfect. And my name, Avery, is spelled A-V-E-R-Y.
Spelling is a great way to practice the English alphabet. It helps you with both listening and pronunciation of the letters.
That's a great point. Another interesting thing to talk about is the meaning of your name. Eden, does your name have a special meaning?
It does. My name, Eden, comes from the Bible. It means a place of pleasure or paradise, like the Garden of Eden.
Wow, that's a beautiful meaning. A place of paradise.
Thanks. What about you, Avery? What does your name mean?
My name has an interesting origin too. Avery is an Old English name that means ruler of the elves.
Ruler of the elves? That's so cool and unique.
Haha, thanks. So for our listeners, a great follow-up question after you learn someone's name is, does your name have a special meaning?
Right. And you can answer, my name means, and then explain it. It's a wonderful way to share a little bit about your culture or family history.
Totally. And what about nicknames? That's another common topic. A nickname is a short or familiar name for a person.
For example, if someone's name is Robert, his nickname might be Rob or Bob. So, Avery, do you have a nickname?
Not really. Most people just call me Avery. It's already quite short. How about you, Eden?
My close friends sometimes call me Edie. E-D-I-E. So the question is, do you have a nickname? And you can answer, yes, you can call me, or like Avery, no, I just go by my name.
That's a good point about nicknames. It's also important to know when to use someone's first name versus their family name, especially in formal situations. Okay, great. So that covers names pretty well. Let's move on to the second part of our topic, talking about your country.
Yes, after what's your name, the next most common question is probably where are you from?
It really is. It's a standard question in any introduction. So, Eden, where are you from?
I'm from the United States. To be more specific, I'm from the state of California.
Nice. I'm also from the United States. I'm from Chicago in the state of Illinois.
So for our listeners, you can say, I'm from, and then say your country. For example, I'm from Brazil, or I'm from Japan.
Another way to say this is I come from. For example, I come from Egypt, or I come from South Korea. Both I'm from and I come from are correct.
Right. Now, related to your country is your nationality. This can sometimes be a little confusing.
It can. Your country is the place, the geographical location. Your nationality describes what you are. So I am from the United States, which is my country. My nationality is American.
Exactly. If you are from Vietnam, your nationality is Vietnamese. If you are from Spain, you are Spanish.
The question for this is, what's your nationality? It's a bit more formal than where are you from, but it's good to know.
Definitely. It's very useful for filling out forms or in more official situations. Okay, so once you say where you're from, a good conversation starter is to say a little something about your country or city.
That's a great idea. It makes the conversation more interesting. How would you describe California, Eden?
Well, I could say, I'm from California. It's famous for its beautiful beaches and Hollywood.
Right. And I could say, I'm from Chicago. My city is famous for its amazing architecture and deep dish pizza.
Yum, pizza. See, now we have more to talk about. So, listeners, think about your country or city. What is it famous for?
You can use the phrase, my country is famous for, or my city is known for. You could talk about food, famous landmarks, music, or culture.
For example, I'm from Italy. My country is famous for pasta and the Colosseum. It's a perfect way to open up the conversation.
All right, we've covered a lot of ground today. I think it's time for a quick recap.
Good idea. Let's review the key phrases we learned. First, for names.
To ask someone's name, you say, "What's your name?" And you answer, "My name is," or "I'm."
To ask about spelling, you say, how do you spell that?
To ask about meaning, does your name have a special meaning? And for short names, do you have a nickname?
Then, for your country, to ask where someone is from, you say, where are you from?
I'm from, or I come from.
To ask about nationality, you say, what's your nationality?
And to describe your country, you can use my country is famous for.
Wow, that's a lot of useful language. The best way to learn is to practice. Try using these phrases with a friend or even practice by yourself in front of a mirror.
That's great advice. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us on English Today Easy.
We hope this was helpful. Join us next time when we'll be talking about ordering food in a restaurant.
Until then, keep practicing and have a great day. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.